Before we start, viewers, I want to take a moment of sappiness and just say something I haven't said in a while. I appreciate all of you who continue to watch me on a daily basis because, like I've said, I'm not very good at these games, and I only started doing this because I wanted to, give myself a reason to kind of show off these awesome games and, games even people have even heard of before but still haven't played them in so long that they've forgotten about them. And I don't know why I'm taking this moment here to say that, but I wanted to say just you know thanks for putting up with me, because I know I have like 100 and something, I think it's like 150 something subscribers, but that's just a number. And though it's a nice number, it's a nice number that I appreciate because I could still have the 20 or so that I used to have, and that would be it, you know? And you know how a lot of people say this, a lot of people say, well, I know when I started, I felt like, oh, I'm not going to get any viewers and I'm going to give up on this. But I was like, you know what? I'm not going to give up. And you guys sat there with me and said, yeah, don't give up. Keep going. You're doing great. Your voice, a lot of you sent weird messages like, your voice relaxes me. And it's always nice to just come and see what you're doing and get angry along with you sometimes. If you get angry at the game, it's funny to hear that. And I mean, although I'm not a Rage Let's Player, some of the other ones who I'm not going to name names, but you should all know who they are. I'm not like them. I'm not like, oh my god, like this is pissing me off. Let's get pissed for no reason. No, I'm not like that. But it's just like that thing. It's like one of those things where you're just like, I have people who take time out of their lives and watch this silly little video of me playing a video game while I just spout nonsense for about 25 to 30 minutes. And not once did that person in that comment say anything along the lines of, well, I just wasted 25 minutes of my life. No, if you, I understand some of you don't even really watch all my videos all the way through. And that's fine too. Like I have, if you believe what the analytics say, there are times where one person watched only half of my video and then left. And I'm not mad about that. I'm like, oh, well, that's fine. They just probably didn't enjoy it. And I know I've done the same thing. Like, I've watched a video in the past of oh yeah, it was Warcraft 3. And I used to play, I think it was Warcraft 2 or Warcraft 1. I'm not sure which one it was exactly. And I know it was that one. And I watched that one. And I hated it. Compared to the other two, I don't like it. And I only watched a few minutes of it until I realized, oh, it's that one, and stopped watching it. And it's funny because, it's one of those things you don't find yourself thinking that, You find yourself thinking, oh man, he should be nicer to these people or whatever. I'm gonna die. I am literally gonna die. Wow. But yeah, you get what I'm trying to say here. It's like right now, I've noticed something very interesting. Something that still amazes me more than I ever would think possible. And it's the fact that a lot of you still watch Evergrace. I know a lot of you were saying stuff like, oh, this game's really amazing and all that. And I was I was telling my friend at the same time, I was like, I really felt like nobody would like this game because, the music's not very catchy. At least not in my opinion, it wasn't very catchy at first. until it just kind of grows on you. Anyway. And, what else would really help us with this fight? Really nothing, I guess, except for the rations. But yeah, anyway, let's get to the game and concentrate on only it. At least that's when we don't have, like, bastards yelling at us. Wait, I had it equipped. What the fuck? That was fucking bullshit. I had the goddamn ration equipped, but it's like, oh, fuck you, it's disappeared. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. Wish you would have told me that sooner! No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, but yeah, you know, it's just one of those things, I guess. I just think it's funny that these guys just come running in and like literally jump on the fucking thing. Wait, did he? I had 2 before, and that time I only had 1? That's bullshit. I don't know. I mean, it feels like sometimes you just have to try again. Like, there's just no choice. You have to try again. You know what? I'm actually just going to use that right off the bat. But you know what I mean? It just feels like in this game, there's no such thing as, oh, by the way, you'll get a, you know, honest to God chance. Like, what, difficulty did I put the game on? Normal, right? Maybe I should have put it on easy and been a puss. Know what I mean? It's just like, it just feels like I made a mistake. You know? That was stupid.
Snake, are you okay? Snake?
Okay.
Snake?
I know it's stupid, but I'm gonna try something else. Let's see. I know... Yeah, I got 3 of these. Hey, wait a goddamn second. Okay, no, it just counted it as already being used. I was like, that is fucking bullshit. It took away my ration. And I was like, if that is the case and it didn't even like give me the health for it, I was going to be just like, fuck this. I'm going to quit because there's just no way in hell that that's fair. But no, that's not what it did. Oh my god. don't know, that just makes me feel better doing that. Blowing them up a little bit. Even if it doesn't, like, you know, actually kill them, it makes me feel better. You know? Yeah, it didn't do a shitload of luck, but, you know, still, it was fun. You know, if the game doesn't have a death counter at the end, I'm going to be sorely disappointed, because it has to be in the hundreds. And if it's not, I'm going to be so upset, because, I mean, I know people would be like, you'd be upset because it's not in the hundreds. And I'd be like, no, because that's what I deserve it to be at. So that's why I'd be upset if it's not. I know to some people that wouldn't make any sense, but no, that's actually how I feel. So that doesn't help at all. You know what? I'm gonna take a moment just to check something. These are those super enemy guys who take a lot of bullets to kill. Use your FAMAS and run and shoot them. Keep on shooting and after a while they will die and leave a few things for you. They take a massive slew of bullets to kill. Even if you want to, try knocking the guys over the edge. Okay. I guess what they would probably drop is a ration. One of them would drop that. The other one's going to drop a, what do you call it? And the rest of them will probably just drop bullets. So I'm going to try that. Just fuck it. I don't really care. You know? Wait, can you? No, you can only shoot when you have the gun out. I mean, for the hell of it, might as well try it, you know? Yeah, that's not really working very well. Well, worth a shot. And it's not like there's anywhere really to hide. I don't think that even works, to be honest, because it looks like they just kept getting caught on the gate. But hey, you want to show off every possible chance, right? I mean, if I read something, I'm going to show it to see if it works. I mean, you guys deserve to know if it does or doesn't. You know? What the fuck? You know, I love how it seems like... Because you know, in this game, you can't first-person shoot. There's no way to do that. At least I don't think there is. Right? Yeah, you can't shoot while in first-person mode, when you should be able to. But yeah, that's not introduced until Metal Gear Solid 2. which I will be playing. In fact, I might even do it right afterwards because I really want to get into that one since I enjoy that one a lot more. Not that I've ever played it, but just from what I've seen of it, I already know that I would enjoy it more. You know? I was trying to use it on my own so that I wouldn't have the effect of not having it, you know? What do you call that? Where it just auto-uses and then it doesn't do it as much. I was trying to do that. But no. I do love, though, how they don't allow you to use human shield as well. You know? Anyway, I need to pull this back up. And I'll be right back. I am so fucking stupid. I fucking missed something that could have made that fight a joke. I made it through, but no, there is a thing that makes that fight a frickin' joke. Hopefully it'll let me go back, because I need to go get it. There's no fight on the way back, I don't think. But since I did forget that item, I need to go back. I mean, look how much freaking health I have left and no rations to speak of. I mean, that should tell you something right there. I went and grabbed that one near the lava. I finally figured out how you're supposed to get it. You're supposed to just inch ever close to it and grab it. And boom, you'll have it. That's pretty much the only way you get it. But what you need to do is you need to come back over here. Go through this goddamn steam room over here. There should be an area in here that leads somewhere else. Yep, there it is. Sneaking under this is supposed to give you the thing about that. Guess what I'm at, you don't get these Kita missiles as well. And I don't really need them, but why the hell not? Then let's get our ass through here. Yeah, you're gonna do the chaff we need here. Grab that motherfucking body armor. And here's why. Because if you look at the description of it, bulletproof vest reduces damage upon impact. Yeah, you're supposed to be wearing this during that fight. Of course, since I'm a moron and forgot all about it by not being observant and looking everywhere, we didn't have it. And so now we're almost dead. And on top of that, we're also screwed to not have any more rations because like they don't come back. So yeah, the only thing that comes back is ammo. Of course, at the same time, how you're supposed to you're supposed to be able to look in first person mode and know that it's there, right? That's how you're supposed to know. And like I like how if you look, it actually does change your picture a little bit, which is kind of neat. Like it actually shows you wearing it. But yeah, you can actually take a crap ton more shots with this on than you could before. And so it kind of pisses me off that I didn't have it. And it also pisses me off because I was like, oh yeah, I remember that being in this game. Where the hell is it? I look it up. Oh, what do you know? It's right in that goddamn room. Sheesh. Go me. Now, I can't remember. Yep, there's a camera there. Other than that, I don't know if you need a chaff grenade to get through it. Let's see. You know, I honestly think I'm not going to have enough health if there's another one here. I forgot about the mines! The worst part about that is that, yeah, my life is still low as fuck. Whoa! I'm about to die. I like how the camera actually has a readout on that. Wait, hold on. Okay. Holy shit balls, that's a lot. Haha, I knew that was a ration. We should probably use that right away. Because fuck my life. Oh my god, that should have killed me. The fact that it didn't kind of pisses me off a little bit. Okay, we want this, and we want, as much as it's going to really help us, we want this too.
Snake, I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI,
Yeah?
and then going undercover to investigate the mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied.
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah?
Well, back then, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York.
But
You better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying, and that ninja? Too many strange things are happening.
are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
Oh, by the way, if you're asking what I'm calling bullshit, the high school student part. That whole conversation doesn't matter.
If you take that elevator down, you'll wind up in the warehouse. Metal Gear's underground maintenance base is just past there.
Crows.
What?
There are a lot of crows here.
There were crows around from before, but for some reason they started to really increase in number around the same time that Foxhound came to the base. It's really weird. I wonder what it could mean.
Colonel, where's Naomi?
I'm right here, Snake. What is it?
Oh, nothing. Forget it.
Strange.
Snake, by now those terrorists have finished their launch preparations. Stop wasting time.
Yeah, that's kind of what you get every time you contact them now.
Mei Ling, how's Naomi?
She's fine, I guess. What's up?
Oh.
What do you want, Snake? If you want to talk to Naomi, why don't you call her?
Oh, it's nothing. Forget about it.
Strange guy. Good luck, Snake.
Yeah, basically after you hear that, everybody you talk to is going to basically say something along that line. So don't think it's weird or anything. I love these crows. I don't know why. I just do. Okay, so I need the body armor. I'm gonna need that. And I'm gonna need my claymores. I think. Oh, speaking of rations, they can actually get frozen. You notice how you're like breathing like it's cold? If I actually had kept any of them, which you know I'm bad at, so I didn't keep any, while we were out in the snow, you could actually get them frozen and not be able to use them. So you'd actually have to like have them equipped so that you can unfreeze them. Oh wait, no, I need the level 6 card.
Welcome, Cossack. This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends? Listen, they agree. How dare you kill my friends? Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was no true battle. The Ravens and I were testing to see what kind of man you were. The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Am I hallucinating? I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Ah, Your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
I don't have any crows in my family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes are not the best of friends. Nevertheless, you will make a worthy adversary. You live in Alaska too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics?
Yeah, I know it. Must be a real threat in the muck-duck eating contest.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the ear pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake! Ours will be a glorious battle.
This isn't glorious. It's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we'll see if there is iron in your words.
Yeah, you want to run away from this guy as fast as possible. Now, how this fight works, I think I need to tell you the next episode, but I'll tell you right now anyway, and then we'll go into the fight in the next episode. But basically, how this fight works, from what I've seen, is you have two options. You can take him on a mano, like shooting him to death, but it doesn't really do much damage, and you have a chance of hitting his backpack of bullets, and that doesn't do any damage, I think, if you do. And on top of that, there's a chance that he will pepper you with that chain gun, and you will die from that really quick. The other thing that can happen is you can use any of your Nikita missiles, you can use your claymores, your C4. If you use claymores, though, how that's going to work is you're going to hope that he wanders down the path that the claymore is on, and you don't wander into it yourself. Now, the thing is with that, you'd have to put up your, thermal goggles for that. So, if you're going to do it that approach, you don't need the body armor because you won't be anywhere near him, hopefully. And so, as long as you remember where you put your, I think if you had the radar, you can just use the mine detector and you won't have to worry about it. But basically, just if you want to remember where you put your mine real quick, you can switch it on and off back to the body armor. But yeah, you want to keep the body armor on if you think you're going to get shot. If you think you're bad at evading him, then you want to do that. If you think you're really good at evading, which it's not too hard to do, then just keep running around dropping C4. And then what you can do is you can hide on the opposite side, wait for him to walk that way, and then blow it up and then run. Because he'll get stunned by it long enough that you can run away and get to a vantage point so you can do it, wash and repeat. Or if you want to use the claymore way, you can hit the walls and stuff and kind of lead him towards it, and then once he gets hit by it, run away. Same basic principle. So let's go ahead and stop this episode for now, and we'll try one of those options. It probably won't work out for us in the best interest. And I love how I think the reason why you get that extra bit of dialogue about shooting the raven is because I accidentally did shoot one of his ravens while I was messing about. And I don't know if he says anything like that if you don't. So anyway, till then everyone, bye.